Daily Horoscope for Cáncer, April 30, 2025. Welcome, Cáncer. Today's celestial landscape brings a fascinating blend of energies for you as we approach the end of April 2025. With the Sun firmly in Taurus and your 11th house of community and future aspirations, there's a strong focus on your social connections and long-term dreams. As the day begins, the Moon, your ruling celestial body, travels through meticulous Virgo, creating an analytical atmosphere that encourages you to examine the details of your communication and immediate environment. This lunar energy forms a supportive trine to Pluto in your partnership sector, potentially bringing transformative conversations with close allies or significant others. Deep emotional revelations may surface, allowing bonds to strengthen through vulnerability. Mercury, now direct in Aries, energizes your career house, bringing clarity to professional matters that might have seemed confusing earlier this month. Your words carry particular weight today, especially in workplace settings. If you've been waiting to pitch an idea or request a meeting with superiors, this planetary alignment supports your communication efforts. Venus in Gemini illuminates your 12th house of subconscious patterns, bringing a bittersweet energy to your emotional landscape. You may find yourself reflecting on past relationships or unresolved feelings. This is actually beneficial, Cáncer, as this transit helps you process and release attachments that no longer serve your highest good before Venus enters your sign next month, bringing a refreshing cycle of self-love and attraction. Mars in Pisces continues to fuel your 9th house of exploration and higher learning, creating a gentle but persistent urge to expand your horizons. Some Cancers might feel called to research educational opportunities, plan future travels, or explore philosophical concepts that bring greater meaning to life. This position of Mars works well with your natural intuitive abilities, allowing inspiration to flow more freely than usual. Jupiter and Saturn create an interesting dynamic in your chart today. Jupiter in Gemini brings expansion to your spiritual sector, encouraging inner growth and development of your intuitive gifts. Meanwhile, Saturn in Pisces continues its restructuring work in your belief systems and worldview. Together, these planets ask you to find balance between optimism and pragmatism, especially regarding your life's direction. In matters of the heart, today brings a nuanced energy. For partnered Cancers, the Virgo moon encourages practical expressions of love rather than grand gestures. Consider the small ways you can show support to your significant other. Single Cancers might find themselves attracted to individuals who demonstrate reliability and attention to detail. A connection started today could develop slowly but steadily, with strong foundations. Financially, Uranus in Taurus continues to bring unexpected developments to your social sector, which could indirectly impact your income. Perhaps a friend or acquaintance presents an unusual opportunity for collaboration or introduces you to a valuable contact. Keep an open mind about unconventional income sources or group projects that could benefit your financial situation in the long run. Health-wise, the moon in Virgo heightens your awareness of bodily sensations and daily habits. This is an excellent day to refine your wellness routines, perhaps incorporating more mindful practices that address both physical and emotional needs. Your digestive system may be particularly sensitive today, so gentle nourishment is recommended. At work, your natural leadership qualities shine through as the Sun in your 11th house highlights your ability to coordinate group efforts. Colleagues may turn to you for emotional guidance or to help resolve interpersonal tensions. Your intuitive understanding of others' feelings makes you an excellent mediator now. The moon's square to Mercury suggests some potential for miscommunications, particularly with siblings, neighbors, or in daily interactions. Take your time with important messages, and don't hesitate to ask for clarification if something seems unclear. This aspect passes quickly, but requires consciousness to navigate smoothly. As Neptune continues its long journey through Pisces in your 9th house, you may experience moments of spiritual insight or unusual synchronicities today. Pay attention to recurring themes symbols, or numbers that appear, as they may contain guidance relevant to your current situation. The North Node in Pisces encourages your spiritual evolution through expanded awareness and possibly connecting with different cultures or belief systems. Some Cancers may feel drawn to explore new philosophical or religious concepts that resonate with their intuitive nature. For those Cancers working on creative projects, today's energy supports detailed refinement rather than bold new beginnings. Edit, polish, and perfect existing work rather than starting fresh. Your attention to nuance will be heightened, allowing you to catch subtleties you might ordinarily miss. Your home environment may call for some attention today as well. The practical Virgo moon might highlight areas needing organization or repair. Creating order in your physical space can help calm any emotional turbulence you might be experiencing. The evening brings a shift as the moon forms an opposition to Neptune, potentially creating a dreamy, somewhat confusing atmosphere. This could manifest as fatigue, heightened sensitivity, or difficulty distinguishing between fact and fantasy. Consider winding down with gentle, soothing activities rather than making important decisions during this transit. Your dreams tonight may be particularly vivid and meaningful, potentially offering insights into matters you've been contemplating. Keep a journal by your bedside to record any significant dream imagery or messages that come through. Overall, Cancer, April 30, 2025, offers you a day of emotional depth, practical consideration, and spiritual attunement. By balancing your natural sensitivity with the analytical energy of the Virgo moon, you can make meaningful progress on both practical tasks and emotional healing. Trust your intuition while also applying discernment, and remember that your greatest strength has always been your ability to nurture growth, including your own. Lucky color today: silver supportive crystal, moonstone harmonious number. 4 beneficial activity: journaling or any form of reflective writing. Remember, Cancer, even as you navigate the complexities of today's astrological influences, your resilient spirit and compassionate heart continue to be your greatest guides. The stars may offer direction, but your choices shape your journey. On April 30, 2025, the celestial bodies form a fascinating pattern that particularly impacts Cancer natives. The Sun, positioned at approximately 10 degrees in Taurus, creates a sextile aspect to your Cancer energy, bringing steady material support and a grounded influence to your naturally intuitive nature. This Earth-Water combination enhances your practical intelligence while maintaining your emotional depth. The Sun in your 11th house illuminates social connections and long-term aspirations, making this an excellent time to visualize future goals with pragmatic clarity. The Moon, your ruling planet, travels through Aquarius in your 8th house of shared resources and transformation. This position creates a quincunx aspect to your sign, requiring adjustments between your emotional needs and intellectual understanding of deeper matters. You may feel pulled between seeking emotional security and embracing necessary changes. Mercury, positioned in Taurus alongside the Sun, strengthens your communication abilities in group settings and enhances your capacity to express innovative ideas. With Mercury forming a sextile to your sign, your intuitive thoughts find practical expression, especially in collaborative environments. Venus, dancing through the early degrees of Gemini, in your 12th house of secrets and spirituality, creates an interesting dynamic. While in a semi-sextile to your sign, Venus prompts you to find beauty in solitude and healing through artistic expression. Secret admirers might make themselves known, or you could feel drawn to explore relationships that exist somewhat behind the scenes. Mars blazes through Leo in your 2nd house of personal resources, forming a square aspect to your sign. This creates dynamic tension around finances and values, potentially triggering impulsive spending or conflicts about resources. However, this same energy can be channeled into passionate pursuit of financial goals and assertive protection of what you value. Jupiter, expanding through Gemini in your 12th house, brings significant spiritual growth and development of your subconscious mind. Though not directly aspecting your sign, Jupiter's presence here expands your intuitive abilities and brings unexpected blessings from behind the scenes. Dreams may become more vivid and meaningful during this transit. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces in your ninth house of higher education, philosophy, and long-distance travel. Forming a trine to your Cancer planets, Saturn provides structural support for your spiritual pursuits and learning endeavors. This is a time when disciplined study yields significant wisdom. Uranus, at approximately 28 degrees Taurus in your 11th house, forms a sextile to your sign, bringing unexpected opportunities through friendships and social networks. Technological innovations may suddenly change your approach to community involvement, and surprising breakthroughs in group projects are likely. Neptune, having recently entered Aries in your 10th house of career and public reputation, creates a square aspect to your sign. This challenging angle may blur boundaries in your professional life and create confusion about your path forward. However, it simultaneously enhances your creative vision and ability to inspire others through your work. Maintain clarity about practical details to navigate this transit successfully. Pluto in Aquarius in your 8th house forms a quincunx to your sign, triggering deep psychological transformations related to shared resources, intimacy, and personal power. This aspect demands adjustments in how you handle vulnerability and control in close relationships. The North Node in Pisces forms a harmonious trine to your sign from your 9th house, pulling you towards spiritual growth and expansion of consciousness. This nodal position encourages you to trust your intuition when making decisions about education, travel, and philosophical pursuits. The South Node in Virgo in your 3rd house suggests releasing overthinking and excessive worry about details in communication and daily interactions. The part of fortune falls in Scorpio in your 5th house, indicating that your greatest joy and luck come through emotional authenticity, creative self-expression, and passionate romantic connections. Chiron in Aries forms a square to your sign from your 10th house, highlighting career-related wounds that need healing. This position offers opportunities to transform professional vulnerabilities into unique strengths. The current lunar phase is waxing gibbous, approaching a full moon in Scorpio on May 2nd. This building energy particularly activates your 5th house of creativity, romance, and self-expression, creating momentum toward emotional culmination in these areas. Black Moon Lilith in Virgo opposes your sign, bringing repressed feminine power into consciousness through daily routines and health practices. This position may trigger unexpected confrontations with the shadow aspects of nurturing and service. The stars align in a fascinating pattern for Cancer on April 30, 2025, particularly influencing your communication sphere. With Mercury forming a supportive trine to Neptune, your intuitive understanding reaches remarkable heights. Words seem to flow from a deeper place within you today. You're not just speaking from logical thought processes, but from that intrinsic Cancer intuition that makes others lean in to truly hear what you have to say. This planetary configuration enhances your ability to express complex emotional concepts that normally remain hidden in your inner world. The moon, your planetary ruler, transitions through Scorpio on this day, deepening your perceptiveness in conversations. You'll likely notice subtle undertones and unspoken meanings that others miss entirely. This makes you an exceptional confidant today, as friends and colleagues may seek your insight on matters requiring emotional intelligence and discretion. In professional settings, your presentations and contributions carry a compelling emotional resonance that captivates listeners. You may find yourself becoming the voice of the team, articulating collective feelings that others struggle to express. Neptune's influence also heightens your creative expression, making this an exceptional day for writing, artistic pursuits, or any project requiring imaginative input. However, be mindful of Saturn's challenging square to your sign, which may introduce moments of self-doubt about your ideas. The tendency to self-censor might briefly surface. Recognize these moments for what they are, temporary obstacles rather than accurate assessments of your communicative value. Jupiter's position suggests unexpected opportunities may arise through casual conversations, particularly with individuals from different cultural backgrounds or philosophical perspectives. An offhand comment could spark an illuminating exchange that broadens your worldview significantly. Digital communications receive a boost today as well. Your social media posts, emails, and text messages carry a uniquely authentic quality that resonates with recipients. This is not a day for surface-level exchanges, but rather for communications that establish meaningful connections. Venus forms a helpful aspect that softens your delivery, ensuring that even when discussing difficult topics, you're able to maintain harmony. This makes today ideal for reconciliatory conversations or clearing up misunderstandings that have lingered. When expressing yourself today, lean into stories and metaphors rather than direct statements. Your natural gift for narrative finds powerful support from the celestial configuration, allowing you to convey complex ideas through accessible, engaging anecdotes. For those Cancer individuals involved in teaching, coaching, or mentoring, your ability to translate complicated concepts into understandable lessons reaches peak effectiveness today. Students and mentees will particularly benefit from your patient, nurturing explanatory style. Family communications take on special significance under this sky. Ancestral wisdom or family stories shared today carry extra weight and meaning, potentially healing old wounds through the simple act of acknowledging shared experiences. If you've been hesitant to express vulnerability in close relationships, today's energy provides a protective emotional bubble that allows you to open up without fear of judgment. The person receiving your honesty will likely respond with unexpected compassion. Your empathic listening skills are extraordinarily heightened as well. You'll find yourself not just hearing words, but truly understanding the emotional landscape behind what others are saying. This makes you an invaluable support person today for those in your circle who are processing complex feelings. Pay attention to dreams and sudden insights that surface throughout the day. They contain messages your conscious mind has been unable to articulate. Journaling these impressions could yield remarkable clarity on matters that have seemed confusing. For artistic Cancers, this day marks a potential breakthrough in how you express your unique perspective through your chosen medium. Creative blocks dissolve under Neptune's mystical influence, while Mercury provides the technical skill to manifest your vision. Remember that silence and pauses are forms of communication too. Today's planetary energy supports intentional moments of quiet reflection within conversations, allowing deeper truths to surface naturally rather than being forced through constant verbal exchange. Trust in the power of these contemplative spaces. Your words carry healing potential today. Choose them with care and compassion, recognizing that what you express has the capacity to transform not just conversations, but consciousness itself. The cosmic climate for Cancer on April 30, 2025, brings significant financial potential as the moon forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your sector of earned income. This powerful alignment opens doors to unexpected financial opportunities, particularly through collaborative ventures or shared resources. You may receive news about a long-awaited bonus or find that an investment you made months ago is finally bearing fruit. The universe is supporting your financial intuition today, so trust those gut feelings about money matters. Venus, positioned in your career sector, suggests professional recognition could translate directly to financial gain. A superior or mentor figure might advocate for your compensation or provide access to a lucrative project. This isn't mere coincidence, but rather the culmination of your consistent efforts and reliability. Your natural nurturing abilities are being recognized as valuable assets in your professional sphere. Mercury's position indicates communications regarding finances will flow smoothly today. If you've been hesitating to negotiate a raise or discuss payment terms, this is an auspicious day to have those conversations. Your ability to articulate your value is heightened, and others are more receptive to your financial requests and propositions. Consider preparing talking points that emphasize how your contributions have positively impacted bottom-line results. The Sun-Saturn sextile active today brings discipline to your financial planning. You may feel inspired to review your budget, adjust your savings strategy, or research long-term investment opportunities. This aspect supports creating sustainable financial structures that can weather future economic fluctuations. Cancer natives might benefit from consulting with a financial advisor today, as you're particularly receptive to practical, grounded advice. Pluto's ongoing transformation of your 8th house continues to deepen your relationship with shared resources and investments. Today might bring insights about how to leverage other people's capital or resources to create mutual benefit. Joint ventures initiated today carry a powerful transformative energy that could eventually lead to significant returns, though patience will be required. Mars in your house of daily work energizes your income-generating activities. You may find yourself more productive than usual, potentially earning incentive pay or completing projects that will lead to future compensation. Your work ethic is noticeable to others, possibly attracting financial opportunities through impressed colleagues or supervisors. For entrepreneurial Cancers, today presents a fertile ground for launching financial initiatives or exploring new revenue streams. Your creative ideas around monetization have special potency today. Consider how your natural gifts, your emotional intelligence, intuitive understanding of others' needs, and nurturing capabilities might translate into marketable services or products. Neptune's influence suggests being cautious about financial offers that seem too good to be true. While the day's energy is generally positive for finances, this planetary position reminds you to thoroughly investigate any investment opportunity before committing your resources. Trust but verify, especially when significant sums are involved. The North Node's position indicates that financial growth comes through stepping outside your comfort zone. Consider financial approaches that might feel unfamiliar but align with your evolving values. Perhaps this means exploring sustainable investments, community-focused financial models, or alternative currencies that resonate with your desire to create security not just for yourself, but for those you care about. Chiron's aspect to your financial houses suggests healing can occur around old money wounds today. If previous financial setbacks have made you hesitant to pursue abundance, today's energy supports releasing those limiting beliefs. Consider journaling about your earliest money memories and how they might be influencing your current financial decisions. Uranus continues to bring unexpected developments to your social sector, which could translate to financial opportunities through your network. A casual conversation at a gathering or an online exchange might lead to a lucrative connection. Remain open to unconventional sources of financial opportunity. The most promising prospects may come from surprising directions. For Cancer individuals involved in creative fields, today's aspects support monetizing your artistic or innovative endeavors. Your emotional depth and intuitive understanding of what brings comfort can translate into products or services that others value highly. Consider how you might package your distinctive Cancer sensibilities into offerings that meet genuine market needs. Regarding investments, property and home-related ventures receive favorable aspects today. Your natural Cancer affinity for creating secure spaces aligns with potentially profitable real estate or domestic enterprises. If you've been considering a property investment or home-based business, today's energy supports taking measured steps in that direction. The day's overall financial message for Cancer is one of growth through nurturing, both nurturing your resources and allowing them to nurture you in return. Financial security isn't just about accumulation, but about creating flows of resources that support your emotional well-being and the well-being of those you care about. As the natural nurturers of the zodiac, when you apply your caretaking instincts to your financial life, abundance tends to follow. Remember that your financial journey is unique, influenced by your specific birth chart and life circumstances. While today's aspects are generally favorable for financial matters, approach opportunities with both your characteristic Cancer intuition and practical discernment. The most sustainable prosperity comes when your financial choices align with your authentic values and emotional needs. On April 30, 2025, Cancer's fortunate areas shine particularly bright as the moon. Your ruling celestial body forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good fortune. This powerful configuration opens doorways of opportunity that may have previously seemed locked tight. The domestic sphere glows with particularly fortunate energy today. Your home environment becomes a sanctuary of positive vibrations where creativity, healing, and emotional renewal can flourish. Any home-based projects or family activities initiated today carry an especially auspicious energy. Consider this an excellent time to redecorate, renovate, or simply rearrange your space to better align with your emotional needs. Financial matters also receive a fortunate boost on this date. With Venus positioned favorably in your resource sector, unexpected monetary gains may materialize, perhaps through passive income streams, investments that finally mature, or support from family members. Your intuition regarding financial decisions is particularly sharp today. Trust those gut feelings about money matters. Water-related endeavors carry special fortune today, honoring your water sign nature. Activities near lakes, oceans, or even involving household water features can trigger insights and opportunities. Swimming, sailing, or simply sitting beside a fountain could connect you with your deepest intuitive wisdom, leading to fortunate revelations. Emotional connections represent another sphere of tremendous fortune today. Your natural empathic abilities are heightened, allowing you to forge deeper bonds with loved ones and even turn around challenging relationships. Heart-to-heart conversations initiated today have the potential to heal long-standing wounds and create pathways to greater intimacy. The workplace presents unexpected fortunate developments as well. Projects related to caretaking, nurturing, food, hospitality, or emotional support services receive particular cosmic favor. If you've been waiting for recognition in these areas, today brings opportunities for your contributions to be seen and valued by those in positions of influence. Creatively, your imagination flows with exceptional fertility. Artistic pursuits, especially those involving emotional expression through music, poetry, or visual arts that incorporate water themes, benefit from today's fortunate alignment. Ideas that emerge today carry a special resonance that can touch others deeply. The third house of your chart receives beneficial aspects today, suggesting that communication, short trips, and connections with siblings or neighbors could bring unexpected joys and opportunities. A casual conversation might lead to a valuable connection, or a short journey could result in discovering something that brings lasting happiness. Health matters, particularly those related to emotional well-being and digestive health, areas often sensitive for Cancer, receive healing energies today. Treatments or regimens begun today carry extra efficacy. Your body's natural healing abilities are heightened, making this an excellent day to focus on self-care and wellness routines that nurture both body and soul. Your intuition functions as perhaps your most fortunate asset today. The psychic doorways stand wider than usual, allowing impressions and insights to flow through with remarkable clarity. Paying attention to dreams, random thoughts, and subtle feelings could guide you toward opportunities others might miss entirely. This heightened intuitive state makes April 30th particularly fortunate for divination practices, meditation, or any activity requiring you to access your subconscious wisdom. Educational pursuits receive fortunate energy today as well. If you've been considering taking a course, especially one related to psychology, history, genealogy, or emotional intelligence, subjects that resonate with Cancer's natural affinities, today offers auspicious timing to begin. Knowledge gained now has the potential to serve you in profound ways for years to come. Relationship healing represents another sphere of fortune on this day. Long-standing tensions with family members could find resolution through conversations that somehow flow more easily than expected. The emotional barriers that have prevented understanding suddenly seem more permeable, creating openings for reconciliation and renewed bonds. Generosity creates a powerful fortune multiplier effect today. The more you give from your abundant emotional resources, the more the universe seems determined to replenish and expand your blessings. Acts of kindness, particularly those done without expectation of recognition or return, activate powerful karmic currents that continue generating positive outcomes long after this single day. The moon's position in your chart indicates that memories and nostalgia carry fortunate energy today. Revisiting photo albums, family recipes, or meaningful locations from your past can trigger insights that guide future decisions. This connection between past and future opens doorways to opportunities that honor your personal history while creating new legacies. Privacy and retreat represent counterintuitive but powerful fortunate areas today. While Cancer often thrives through connections with others, today's energy particularly blesses solitary pursuits. Time spent in quiet reflection, journaling, or simply daydreaming allows fortune to find you through insights and revelations that might be missed amid more social activities. Nurturing connections with maternal figures, or those who play mothering roles in your life, carries special fortune today. Reaching out to these individuals could result in emotional support, practical assistance, or wisdom that addresses current challenges with remarkable precision. These connections serve as channels for universal abundance to flow into your life. April 30, 2025 brings a fascinating social landscape for Cancer natives, with the moon forming a harmonious trine to Neptune in Pisces early in the day. This dreamy aspect opens channels of empathic connection, allowing you to sense the unspoken emotional needs of those around you. Your natural intuition is heightened, making this an excellent day for deepening